Well, DC, this is a true mixed martial artist of the highest order. You've watched the film. Hard for me to see much in terms of glaring weaknesses, and he believes he can react to anything that is thrown his way inside that arm.
It's unbelievable because whenever you're trying to prepare for someone, you look for weaknesses. But when you watch this guy, nothing jumps off the page. When you think I have to go wrestle him, you realize very quickly that not only can he defend takedowns, he can also go and secure them himself. He's that new breed of fighter that has been doing every discipline from the very start of his career. You know you're looking at a guy that will contend for a championship.
And if our fighter meeting on Thursday is any indication, confidence, not an issue for this young man coming in here tonight. Well, pretty much every time out in the UFC, DC, this man has put on a striking clinic, and that is his methodology coming in here tonight. He'll try to keep the fight on the field.
And that's why we tune in, right? That's why we tune in. We tune in to see guys that are dynamic. We tune in for the speed. We tune in for the knowledge of the striking game, the ability to set traps, the ability to find the jab, the ability to find the right hand, the right kick, the left kick, the knees, the elbows. He truly uses every weapon that he has in his arsenal to try and finish his opponents. You make one mistake, night's over. You cannot make mistakes against a guy that has the striking acumen of this guy right here.
And the jab is not as underutilized a weapon as it was in MMA, say 5 or 7 years ago, but he's got as good a jab as anyone in the business, and that is where all of his striking flows off of. We'll see how it goes for him in this matchup tonight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Hall is 7 years his senior. He will have a 9-inch reach advantage. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Loving. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the sold-out United Center in Chicago, Illinois. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds, fighting out of Busan, South Korea, the Korean Superboy, Do-Ho Choi. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a karate fighter, holding a professional record of 18 wins, 9 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds, fighting out of Queens, New York, Yuria Hall.
Okay, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch left, do it now, go back to your corner.
Is palpable as this fight gets underway, and it's going to be interesting to see how this matchup plays out. Definitely strong on one side against another guy who can really do it all.
And in those situations, normally the guy that's more well-rounded will be the one that will find success. I want to see how this plays out.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
Oh, taking the dive. That'll soften him up. Really good job by him there to raise the guard, DC, and block those shots coming his way.
He does a great job of blocking all incoming strikes.
Oh, I love the jab. I know you love the jab. That was a nice one.
It's my favorite punch in all the fighting.
Well, no surprise, the striker has come out at his aggressive best here early, really throwing everything with fight-ending intentions.
He's throwing everything to end the fight, and he has to, because the longer this fight goes, his opponent has the advantage.
Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there. Nice punch there by Hall.
Oh, nice.
Well, a lot of people think he might have the best jab in this division, certainly using it effectively here.
I mean, one of the best jabs in the world across all combat sports. The way that it just comes out, it's beautiful. The backside hand is always at the chin. The elbows tucked to the ribs. The jab goes out. The jab comes right back to the face. It's picture-perfect technique, almost like a Taibo class or something like that.
Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight.
He is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up beautifully. Big, powerful punch lands. Now we get back to range.
Wind it up on the right there to no avail. Great job by him with the leg here. 90 seconds now remain in the round. Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any you've ever seen.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. The elbows are razor sharp, as is the accuracy rate for him tonight.
I mean, he can throw these elbows in combination. It's unbelievable.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the highlights, DC. A lot of leg kicks for good measure in that round.
I mean, leg kicks are the key. You watch people win fights with just leg kicks, especially in this game. I mean, it is my strike of choice. I love the animation when I've landed so many leg kicks that my opponent just kind of waves me off and the fight gets stopped. Keep throwing them. If they're not going to check them, keep throwing the leg kick.
Fight does go down there. I want you on top, so don't be restrained.
All right, DC is back from the concession stand as we
Popcorn
get
in.
our next round underway. And you had to like what you saw in terms of the volume and the efficiency on the feet in that previous round.
Oh, he did a great job of just being active, really setting down on the right hand, showing that it was not only going to be right, but a lot of his right landed over the course of that fight.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. And he comes through with a big knee.
That one was supposed to end the fight.
Well, you saw the tail of the tape. He has a reach advantage and made good use of it there with that punch. Man, these guys are throwing back and forth. Whoa!
He ate that kick. He took that whole kick.
Oh, strong punch there by Choi.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Right punches there. Timing his shots pretty well here early, DC.
He's doing a great job of mixing things up, keeping busy, being very active.
Well, as my favorite rap group Alex would say, stick and move, right? Beautiful slip off the center line there.
Yeah, what a great job of moving his edge. It doesn't take much.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And now his opponent.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it high, and now he's got hurt bad.
2 minutes remain in the round. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it. No, he's on top of him looking for the finish.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Well, he's up, but oh, is he hurt.
Such a fast leg kick. Big punch. Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you? Oh! He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. cutting down the side with these beautiful leg kicks.
And they separate.
Nice punch lands over the top.
All right, that's the end of round number 2. Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
All right, the action continues here and now as our next round gets underway. The previous round won't be confused for a round of the year, but pretty good action.
It was a pretty good round. Not every round is going to have you standing up out of your seat. You understand that you are watching the highest level of fighting in the entire world in the UFC. Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one? You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Visibly limping here. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. A little single collar tie there. Just missed with the left there.
What a punch.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body move. Oh! Huge right hand!
He needs to start walking.
Ooh, looking to set up that head kick. Oh, nice slip there to avoid the punch by Hall. Choi's kick is blocked.
Look at the whip action that comes with him throwing that kick.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it.
Nice leg kick lands.
Choi gets caught with that punch. Gotta shore up the defense here. The straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad.
Whoa!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
So holding on to him here, not doing a ton, perhaps just looking to recover. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time. Oh, he finally strikes to the end, DC.
I mean, this fight is close to being stopped. That was a massive shot to the body.
Well, no problem getting inside to land that straight punch. He's got a huge edge and reach, and he made good use of it there. Punch is blocked. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
That last round's over. He took his best shots and smiled back.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
He's limping now.
The Korean Superboy gets caught with that punch. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly leg. There's no give on that leg kick.
And he landed the right hand there.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, straight right. Well, he's always on the counterattack, but a nice leg kick there by Choi. Under 3 minutes remain in round 4. All right, so he's...
Great punch. And you hear the crowd react every time they come together because they understand the pose. He's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Just over 2 minutes to go.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He's in trouble. He's getting lit up. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
And just like that, the fight is over. Just the way he drew it up as he gets the knockout victory here tonight, it's hard to land a strike more flush than he did right there, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, so he'll see the replay and probably shake his head, but ultimately this is a huge result and a huge win for that fighter here tonight. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills. He did everything in this championship-winning performance. He used his wrestling. He used his elbows. He used his pace and pressure to really wear down his opponent so that he can get his hand raised.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leping has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 20 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Korean Superboy,
So there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And gotta be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you guys put in when it goes down exactly the way you drew it up.
A lot of people talk about doing certain things. It's harder to deliver on those promises you make to the public. Tonight he did exactly that. Congratulations.